This was Maestro's transformation, not only in color, but also over the years, he got stronger and stronger. And instead of having these pushy hind legs, he could bend them and they were much more supple. And so we went from impossible to I'm possible. And that was for both, because I was like a problem passenger for him. So I was also impossible. And I had to turn into this possibility partner for my horse, that I could make it possible for the both of us. So that was my transformation. And then I was like, hey, this worked out so well for Maestro. What else is possible? And so I stumbled upon Romanesque. He came with me as a training horse, and he was at the end of his career in the sports dressage, because he was at a high level, but they said like he was not suited for Grand Prix and intermediate and all that kind of work. So it was just the end of his career. But with Straightness Training, we started actually a new career. There was so much more possible. So that was amazing to go on that journey with him. And this horse was also a sports horse, which was really a nightmare, because he was kind of okay at home, but on the competition, wherever he was so spooky and he could not concentrate. And so there was a nightmare for the riders that want to do competition with him. But he was also extremely left-bended. So it was very difficult to ride him to the right. And you cannot force a horse to the right, because that makes the muscles even stiffer. But with Straightness Training, he turned out to be a dream horse, right? You could do walk, trot, and canter to the right. All right, this was also a horse that I met and was very confused. And that is also what Straightness Training can do for your horse. Instead of that they go all over the place with the mind and confused and anxious and so on, you can help horses really become very confident. Then I was like, now I want to start a horse from scratch who has no issues from a previous owner. And I just want to see like, hey, this is a fresh out of the oven young horse, and let's start this horse from scratch. So we bought this horse in Denmark. We had him come over and started the journey. And so he was able to turn from junior to professor. And why do I call him professor? Because he also is teaching students of mine. He gives them the good feeling of the exercises. And so in the end, my conclusion was like, oh my gosh, this is the most effective way to create balance and harmony in body, mind, heart, and soul with horses, and also to create balance and harmony in the relationship between riders and horses. And so riders started looking at me, what I was doing, and they started to ask me about Straightness Training, and they also wanted me to teach them. And so all kinds of people crossed my path. For example, Rosanne here with a Marantz, that nobody would take a Marantz to the Olympic Games, right? But Rosanne was like, well, I'm going to use Straightness Training to see what's possible. And she did amazing things with this Marantz, right? Or a Brazilian warm blood with Mariana. We say always like horses come in like a cucumber and they leave like a tomato. So also this horse was possible. Or Anna from Indonesia, she has horses who had navicular disease, but she also made it possible for these horses. And she's riding with bareback pads and bitless, and she's doing an amazing job. Or Sharon here with Luna, an off-the-track thoroughbred. Not an easy horse, but she makes it possible, right? So that is what Straightness Training will do. But even if you have a Percheron draft horse or Clydesdale, right? It's not a limitation. You can do amazing things with any type of horse. And this is what Rebecca had to say about it. She said, thanks to Straightness Training, you can do extraordinary things with ordinary horses. And that's exactly what we do. Your horse doesn't have to fit Straightness Training. No, Straightness Training helps you to unlock your horse's full potential, and that we can help him feel good in body, mind, heart, and soul. So that is the cool thing. And so, yes, do you see the power of Straightness Training and why it's so amazing?